On the same note, Azimio leaders have called for justice for the families that have lost their loved ones in the anti-tax protest now led by Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka. The opposition chiefs faulted the state for using live ammunition on the demonstrators. This report was compiled by Noel Wanjala and voiced by Catherine Imoraget.
The anti-tax demonstrations that have rocked the country have led to loss of lives, serious injuries, destruction of property, as well as a disruption of transport and business activities. In the wake of lives being lost, Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka has thrust himself on the forefront to advocate for justice for the tens of Kenyans who lost their lives. Speaking at the Kenyatta National Hospital, where he visited those hospitalized with injuries, Kalonzo asked the government to prioritize the safety of its citizens.
We're going to document every case, perhaps even revisit the International Criminal Court, and this time talk to them about the atrocities committed against the Kenyan people by a regime which is heartless. And I want to look at William Ruto in the face, I hope he's looking at me, and tell him to rise above himself and realize he has the instruments of power and order the stoppage of killing of young Kenyans.
David Shege is one of the protesters who was shot during Tuesday protests, which witnessed the invasion of Parliament. His brother Brian Kinyanjui describes him as a kind and peace-loving person.
We need justice for David, and I'm calling upon the government, I'm calling upon all relevant bodies to do everything in that is possible for David to get justice. We need to protect our democracy. This democracy has been fought for decades.
While some families are crying for justice, other families are in the dark about the whereabouts of their loved ones.
Sasa tulikuwa tunashindwa, huyu mtoto kama alikufa tujue kwenye ako, kama ako jela tujue.
Ruto, nimekuambia unipatie mtoto yangu, sina mchezo, ninakuja State House mguu na utanipatia huyo mtoto. Unipiga risasi mara 20, I might not die. Seeking for my grandson. Utatoa wako wanakura, watu wanahangaika.
On the same note, human rights organizations have called for justice for the lives lost in the demos.
Ni jambo la kusikitisha sana kuona Wakenya wanalengwa na kuuliwa by the same bullet that they pay for. This is unacceptable.
Haki Africa wants responsible for the deaths of Kenyans in the protest to be brought to book.
In sports news tonight.